Are you hungry?
Give me something good.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött. Today we're making something that my mom used to make me or she made the family when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I hated it. I believe it's a typical Swedish dish. In Swedish, it's called Sommarsoppa, which translates to summer soup. It's quite simple. You need some nice vegetables, you need milk, and that's about it. But before we have a look at everything, please don't forget, click the subscribe button. That helps me a lot to get my content seen by more people. So I'm grateful if you click it. But now let's have a look at what we have here. So we have some vegetable stock that I made myself a couple of days ago. It's so dark because I roasted the onions and I left the onion peel on. That's why it gets this dark color. And we have some fresh peas. I've done most of them already, but I'll show you how to do one. We have some Wiener sausages. Now, if you don't like them or you don't want meat in it, just leave them out. But when I was a kid, that was the only part of the soup I enjoyed, so I'm keeping them in. Then we have some new potatoes, some fresh carrots. I'm not even peeling them, I just scrubbed them. We have a yellow carrot, that one I peeled. We have some cauliflower and some parsley and milk. Milk is a big part of the soup. But let's start with the prep and then we'll have a look on the soup afterward. So let's start with the peas because that's quite quick. You just crack it open and use your fingers to get the peas out. That's the peas. Now the parsley, we'll just pick it and then chop it. Once we've picked it, we'll just bundle it up and then we chop it finally. Go over it once more, put that in a bowl. And now in the same bowl as the parsley, we can put the Wiener sausages. Because both the parsley and the Wiener sausages, we don't need to cook in the soup. We'll put the Wiener sausages in just at the end to warm through, because obviously they're already cooked. And the parsley shouldn't stay in the soup too long because it will get dark. Now for our vegetables, we'll pretty much slice everything except the cauliflowers. We might pick the cauliflower apart a little bit. And the aim is to get them kind of the same thickness, all the slices, so that they cook more or less at the same time. We'll start with these small carrots. Get the top off. And then you're looking at slices like this. There we have it. Now the same thing with the yellow carrot. That's it. Put this to the side. And again the same for the potatoes. There we have the potatoes as well. Put that to the side. And we're pretty much done with our cutting. Now for the cauliflower, you can just kind of break it apart a little bit. Aim for bite-sized pieces, since you're eating it with a spoon. And there we are, that's the mise en place done. Now we have to move over to the stove. So we start by heating up our vegetable stock. Now our stock is boiling, we don't need to reduce it anymore, it's reduced already. And now we add the milk. Stir it a bit to mix it all up well. Give it a quick taste. It's a great base, but it needs salt. A good pinch of salt. Now you have to be a bit careful. Milk has a tendency to boil over. So you need to check it. The goal is to kind of let it get to the boiling point and then put in the vegetables. So it's almost there. We'll turn down the heat, medium high, and we'll start putting in our carrots and potatoes. Now, I'm not putting in everything because I'm making this later again for the family. Like that. And then we'll leave that for 2 minutes and then we'll add the cauliflower and the peas. And then we'll let that cook and then we'll add the sausage and the parsley. It's slowly boiling away. We'll add some of our cauliflower and some of our peas. And now we'll let this boil until the vegetable have reached their desired level of doneness. which to me is not too soft. I like a little bit of bite, but I mean, that's individual, so cook it until you're happy with the vegetables. Try a carrot once in a while. So I'm happy with the doneness. Let's put in some of the sausages and the parsley. Now you can turn off the heat because the sausages just needs to warm through. And that's basically it. That's summer soup. Now let's serve it up. Now let's serve this up. Make sure you get a little bit of everything. A perfect bowl of summer soup. Lucky for us, right, that our tastes develop as we get older. Because as a kid, I hated seeing this on the table. But now, to me, it's really summery and nice and tasty. Try to get a bit of everything on the spoon. And to me, the vegetables need to have still a little bit of crunch. Not undercooked, just, not so that you just slosh through them, but a bit of crunch. Well, this is great. And to me, the nice thing about this soup as well is that it uses what's in season. I mean, now peas are in season, carrots are in season, new potatoes are in season. Wiener sausage is always in season. So if you want to try something truly Swedish, try this summer soup. I think your family will like it too. Now, as always, that's the end of this episode. If you stuck with me this far, there must have been something you liked about it. So please do me a favor, click on the thumbs up button below, like this episode. And if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button. But that's it for this time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.